Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely, David Pollack. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And here's the return. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. So Hawaii's offense comes onto the field first today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920, so imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Now, everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's White. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. You can't give up a sack play.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's White. Stumbled to the ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Marshall's offense will take the field for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Marshall will be forced to punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Under fire. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Lacey. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Marshall quick to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Rush is on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Norton. Knocked off his feet. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Marshall! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Fires to the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Rides to back and leaves it. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal missed.
Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. Wants to go up top. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's White. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun end, looking to throw on third down. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
That's a first down Herd.
we've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion, now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Allen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Turner. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Fans of defense probably love this game, guys. Fans of offense, not so much, but fans of winning? Oh, everybody's a fan of winning, and they found a way to get it done.
A win is a win is a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you get it done. This was not pretty by any stretch. Phenomenal defense, offense. They've got a lot of work to do coming up. And at the end of the day, David, that's a happy locker room.
Yeah, you know what? You pretty boys say it's not pretty. That was beautiful.